Fractal dimensions exist in absolute space vacuums, are composed of myriad layers of mirrored images, and allow passage through space to certain rare entities from a minute number of species within the galaxy and universe. See below a ship moving through this passageway within a fractal dimension. Next, note the ship's scale compared to the length and width of the way depicted as black space. This is the length travelled from our solar system to the Orion System, in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. Fractal dimensions remain a mystery to most of the advanced species within our galaxy, and only those in possession of special genetic traits may enter and travel. This excludes any and all humans of the Earth. The genetic traits required to enter and survive within a fractal dimension are the very ones manifesting in Kinesia. But not just any bearer can do this. On the planet Nibiru, it is estimated that less than 5% of the population have inherited the traits. And of those, less than 3% can survive in space without protective gear or life support, and upon an open-decked craft which would never be deemed as seaworthy on Nibiru or the Earth.
Well, you are back, and you can thank the princess for such. Sad to say, I would rather be a tree. A good job you managed, getting most of the Earthlings back home. Did my criticisms of your choice of lovers finally sink in? Your prediction came to pass. The Earth media is all over for stealing the king's wife. The British just hate me right presently. Were you informed of this in tree form? No, it doesn't work like that. When I learned upon my return watching the telly, when I heard Kath say she will never leave Nibiru, and Harry accusing her of loving me more, my mind made up at that moment. Good. I'm glad you would not continue allowing her to treat her husband so unfairly. What did you think of Ludi Hohenzollern? Not as crazy as we were led to believe. Loved her style. It seems she commandeered one of the disc crafts you gave the British, and drove it here just to pick up Wilhelm and drag him home. I did a bit of checking on Empress Ludi. Despite Willie's stellar reputation as a fighter pilot, it seems she is about 5 times better. I also found some really scandalous shit about her. I heard about this, flying off and making prawn flicks while they're fighting. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing her with another femme, but it seems she's strictly a sausage biter, and I'd barf if I saw that on telly. It sounds like Ludi roused your curiosity. Change of subject now, let's gather Carmen, Audie, and catch the scorpions in Berlin. Hand me my mom's pendant. You've learned to use the power. Now learn to live without it. I know you're dependent on it, so do not protest and hand it to me. Carmen knows this could get worse if she dares open the mouth. So that everything is clear to you, I now run the Regency, and your loss of the pendant of Silat is temporary. Do you recall your complaint between the two quests to capture Anne? Looking in a mirror, I had aged 10 years. You might have aged 5. Look at me, I aged 10 years plus. Have you taken to peering before a mirror? Look downward into the water. I can't, I'm too scared. Two things are occurring. Mika will know soon if she hasn't already figured. Achoo! Bloody hell, do you realize what you just did? Oh, it's gone bloody cold. You do realize dung is about to hit the proc, right? Turning into a horrible day. No shit, Agatha. Telmar, are you sure you want to see this?
Your Grace, I must see for myself. My mental state depends on a breakdown at this moment.
She's always been the most fragile of us. The power she used with such heroics first subverted, then consumed her. She lies now in a hideous, prematural sleep. Telmar, if you indeed are close to a breakdown, then you will have one upon viewing her.
I hate it when my head and heart are saying different things.
What saith a young Nibiran's heart?
Run to her, hold her, save her, bring her back.
Oh, but she cannot come back. Now, what does your head inform?
Go home and wait to be called up for bat.
Telmar, I would listen to your head. This room gives me the damn creeps. Well, considering all the body alteration surgeries that we performed on your various enemies, Telmar, come back! See your ass. I need you to raise some blood and analyze changes in the DNA code. Aye, Madam Regent. Telmar, keep her out of danger! Carmen, bloody well awaken. So our little crop blighter calls out for Telmar? Madam Regent, I have some good and bad news. Let us begin with the grim. Telmar is riding back to the palace. He never set sail. I told him to go home, make him wait at the docks. I will not allow interference in sisterhood business. We've all been under a lot of strain lately. That's not the way I see things. I see nothing but dooms without any redress. It feels as if my heart is being torn out in tiny steps. Madam Regent, I hope this doesn't sound vain on my part, but can you explain a petite 16-years girl putting on 60 kilos and appearing near to 40 years over the course of 2 weeks? Lying right here, she was a skip, but also the daughter of my predecessor in terms of power. Madam Regent. Oh, fuck it, Audie. Call me Mika. It's shorter. Telmar asked to inform you he planned to abide by your wishes, but then Inialos Thurinrandir insisted he may be able to help the princess. And that our creator has waited a long time for Henrietta. Inialos, send Telmar into the stable and bring Inialos here with haste. Finally, some hope. Hope? From the Nibiran who says to deposit all hope in one hand? Shit in the other and see which fills the fullest. That precludes real hope, and that is Inialos. Madam Regent, 123 strands of DNA code and expanding. I can understand kinesia sickness, but transformation into... Tabar, do you smell something? Princess, the palace is on fire. Follow me. Get it on, girl. The galaxy cannot wait, and we are only two who may save it.
All the rancor, all the rancor.
We hold no quarter. We give no quarter.